In the last 2 years, I've tried to qualify for the PGA Professional Championship, which is a qualifier inside of a qualifier for the PGA Championship. The last 2 years, failed miserably. This year is gonna be different because I'm going to attempt to qualify again and make it to the championship in 2027. For those of you that don't know, my name is Justin Riker. I'm the PGA head golf professional here at Magnolia Greens in Leland, North Carolina. Why does that matter? Because I'm just a humble club pro who teach, manage a golf shop, run tournaments. I don't have a whole lot of time to practice or play, but I do love to compete, and this is my way of competing. I wanted to showcase that a everyday club pro can play well, but also struggle, and hopefully, in the end, qualify for a major tournament. If you like this type of content, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see during this process, whether it be for my tournament prep, what clubs I'm using, practice routine, so on and so forth. Please let me know. I'd love to make a video about it, but over the next 9 months, I'm gonna record everything that I do in preparation for this event, coaching, everything. So hopefully you enjoy the ride. Here's a little preview of my practice routine in this episode 1. Here I am setting up my range work, as I like to do when I warm up. I take this from Tiger Woods. I believe Joey LaCava, his old caddy, said that Tiger always hits 5 wedges when he begins on the range. Doesn't really care what distance it is, but really wants it to be tempo and low point finding. So every time I go out to the range, I always hit 5 wedges. Don't really care where the ball goes, how far it goes. I'm just looking for tempo and trying to find basically the ground or my low point when it comes to hitting irons. The next drill that I do is going to be a 9-ball. I do 3 balls from each yardage, just trying to work on keeping those yardage gapping the same. Alright, moving on to 9-iron. Typically I do this with my 9-iron or my pitching wedge. I take 9 balls and I try to go 20% power, 40% power, and 80% power. Basically what I'm doing there is I have a certain backswing feels that I'm trying to get to. Not quite ready to start really kind of honing in on those feels yet, but at those slower paces and gradual ball increase as far as numbers go, I can definitely start to feel what I want to feel in my golf swing. And I think it's really important. I get this from a coach that I work with, to start off slow and then work your way up. Never fully go 100% at an iron. Sometimes I do on the golf course, but that's only if I feel like I'm juiced up, ready to go. But most of the time I try to swing around 80% being my max. Alright, our next drill, another 9-ball drill. As you can see, there's actually 2 rows of 9 down. I'm actually working with the Pro Sender. What that does is, as you see me take some slower swings, I'm looking for some stability and structure in my backswing. I have a tendency to get a little long and a little cupped with my wrist at the very top, so just trying to get a little bit better structure at the top of my backswing. Once again, I hit 9 golf balls with this. roughly 20%, 40%, 80%. Now, we're going to do 9 balls without the Pro Sender, so I'm doing this all with a 7-iron, and just going to work right back through it. So we're going to go 20, 40, 80% again, really concentrating on all the structure feels that I would have. I think it's a really important thing that I mention here, now that I'm working without the Pro Sender and I've got these 9 golf balls that I'm working with. Sure, I'm still going to hit bad shots, but each ball I'm concentrating on just the feels of what it was like to have the Pro Sender on, but then also trying to give it a little bit of an on-course feel here, where I'm not trying to be too slow or deliberate, really working on, once again, the structure of my backswing, but making sure I get the ball flight that I'm currently working on. Alrighty, here we are. We're gonna finish this video with doing some driver work. One of the drills that I love to do is have an imaginary fairway from about 40 yards wide, have 4 golf balls, and my goal is to try to hit 3 of the 4 inside that 40-yard grid. Don't care if it's on the left side of the grid, right side of the grid, right down the middle. Don't care. The biggest thing for me when it comes to driver the last couple of years is accuracy off the tee. It's not so much the distance. I know I'm shorter than the average professional. I'm working on that. I'll go over that in some of these videos. But definitely driver accuracy for me off the tee is going to be key for me to play well. My short game is very good, but off the tee, need to find a way to keep it in play, but also not have 225 yards into a green. Alright, here we are, last ball of this drill that I'm going to show on this video. Still working on feels. For me, driver, I need to feel a little bit shorter. I get a tendency to get a little bit long with the swing. Make a really good pass at it, and as you can see by my reaction, very frustrated, but it's something I'm going to continue to work on.
Thank you for watching episode 1 of my road to the PGA Professional Championship. I hope if this inspires you to do the same thing, qualify for a tournament, whether it be the club championship or maybe a mid-am, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you're playing in. I'd love to support you. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.